illiterate,
dumb,
lazy,
annoying, disruptive,
idiot,
freak.
abnormal. Dyslexia is a learning difficulty that the majority of people do not understand.
but some of the most famous and creative people in the world are dyslexic.
Dyslexia is the most common cause of reading, writing and spelling difficulties.
About 5% of the population will have enduring or severe reading disabilities that are very difficult to treat, given our current knowledge.
When I was 4 years old, my mum took me to a speech therapist, and my mum's words, they gave up with me because they couldn't help me. So mum took me right back to the basics, doing burka. And I was playing, obviously at school, playing catch up now. Because the trouble is, because I couldn't pronounce the words, I couldn't spell them, I couldn't read them, so I didn't have recognition skills. So it's like being in a little cell.
My mother decided to do something about it. I think I was about 7, and I had a test by a lady who, a special lady, came to visit, you know, and had little blocks and things like this, and it was I enjoyed myself thoroughly. And she said, oh, just a little bit of dyslexia or something like that, because of course I remember that phrase. Oh, just a little bit of dyslexia. So, can you have a little bit of dyslexia? This is the question. No.
I had a feeling at school there was a problem, but nobody actually sort of put me to one side and did a test to say, oh yes, you're definitely dyslexic.
1 in 5 students, or 15 to 20% of the population, has a language-based learning disability.
Less than a third of children with reading difficulties are receiving school services for this issue.
Every child is an individual, and every child learns differently. So I think the most important thing that we can get our students to do is for them to have this journey of self-discovery to see how best they learn. My son is severely dyslexic, and I see how much he struggles and the lack of support he gets, and he's not unintelligent, and when he comes home and says, Mummy, I feel stupid, it breaks my heart, and I don't want any student to feel like that, and I don't want any parent to have to feel like that either.
Once I joined the centre, then it started making a lot more sense, sort of thing.
My job is the manager of the Adult Dyslexia Centre, which is based in Maidenhead in Berkshire. We do art, we do drama, we do things like sculpture, which the dyslexic people that come to the centre seem to be so much better at than I am. And I just look at all those strengths that are there, and so we try and harness those strengths and turn them into things that can help people feel confident and better about themselves. I think that's the thing I realise, that in that particular group of people, there's a huge amount of talent. But because we rely so much on people having reading and writing skills in our society, those talents aren't always the most obvious things that you notice about them.
I look at it as like a gift, because I can visualise things. So I see the picture in my mind, and I write from the picture. So basically I paint with the words. That's how I can describe it as.
There is a tremendous power in the mind, you know, and if you get people all gearing together, you know, you bring out the best in them, and then they'll bring out the works. They'll think on their feet, and they'll create something really amazing.
Educated,
Inspirational, creative,
successful,
leader,
Normal.
Academia is very dry, you know, and if you can't do academia, it's not the end of the world. You know, you can have a life.